Hi, I'm David Fanning of Colby and Fanning. I'm here today to talk about some of the lots we have in our upcoming sale of the Sid Martin Library, which will be held on April 30th. The online catalog can be viewed at bid.numislit.com. The Sid Martin Library focuses most heavily on the area of early American coins, though it also includes a number of important works on U.S. federal coins, as well as English, Irish, French, and Spanish issues. It is enhanced by the inclusion of most of the working library of the great American numismatist Walter Breen.
Lot 77 in the Sid Martin Library is Walter Breen's copy of R. W. Browning's classic on the early quarter dollars of the United States. Browning's work, originally published in 1925, has been the basis for all subsequent studies of early quarters, and his numbering system remains in use today. This is the reissue that was produced by John J. Ford, Jr. in 1950, and it was presented to Breen in 1951, shortly after the two met. The Ford reprint combines original printer overruns of the text with reprints of the photographic plates taken from the original glass negatives, which Ford owned at the time. This particular copy has been extremely heavily annotated by Breen, which is why it is so important. You can see here the extent of the annotations. These annotations are generally from the early period of Breen's ownership. These are mostly from the 1950s, which is indicated from some of the sources that he's citing. This is Breen's working copy, and you can see that he made rubbings of particular examples in the margins. These annotations are mostly in pencil, but can also be seen in various colors of ink. There are also occasional inserts, which I'll get to in a moment, but you can see throughout that the extent of the annotations is really quite remarkable. Every page is like this. All of the pages with coin descriptions have this level of annotation. This is very specialized. These are very detailed annotations, building on Browning's work. Breen thought very highly of this publication. He famously called it the most perfect numismatic book written on the first try. Breen could be very critical of other people's writing, but he greatly admired Browning's book and was involved in the 1992 revision of Browning that was published by Bowers and Morena. This was a book that Breen very much valued. I was able to spend time with the Breen Library in 1990, and I recall Walter going out of his way to show me this book, so it's really quite wonderful to see it again. There are a number of notes, papers, and photographs inserted into this copy, as you can see. This is an annex certificate of a newly recognized variety of 1821. These are Breen's published notes on early quarter dollars. You can see that he has annotated this to some small extent too. These are from the February 1954 issue of the Numismatic Scrapbook magazine. And there are a variety of other handwritten and typewritten notes on the subject laid in as well. This is all part of Lot 77 in the Sid Martin Library.